A Muslim apologist who I will tag in this video recently uploaded a video arguing that the difference in King Ahaziah's age in 2 Kings and 2 Chronicles would constitute a mistake on God's part. In one it says he started ruling at 22, the other says he started at 42. The Muslim is using this as an argument against Christianity. And there are a lot of problems with this argument, but for the sake of brevity, I'm going to stick to the most obvious and begin by answering the question of why there's a difference between Ahaziah's age in 2 Kings and 2 Chronicles. Most scholars think it's probably just the case that a scribe made an error when copying the document in question and wrote 42 instead of 22. A lot of English Bibles translate 2 Chronicles to read the same age as 2 Kings because of this, and if the Muslim in the video had taken 20 seconds to research the verses in question, they would have seen this, but instead they write in all caps that no Christian can explain this. With this explanation in mind, is it the case that God made a mistake? Unless you think God had a side hustle as a scribe for a bit, no, God did not make a mistake. Some scribe did. I'm sure that there's some Muslim listener who would hear my response and immediately want to say something along the lines of, well, God wouldn't let his word be copied incorrectly, or the Quran was perfectly deserved, or something along those lines. And if you attempted to say something like that, I would point out that the Sahih Bukhari says in book 61 that there was so much disagreement about the Quran originally, about what the Quran originally said, that the early Muslims had to gather up all the copies, make a new version, and then destroy the originals. We are then told later in book 82, number 817, that there were sections of the Quran that were left out of this new copy. Similarly, the Sahih Muslim 2286 mentions a surah that was not preserved in the Quran. This is probably why Ibn Umar, son of the second Muslim caliph, said, "Let none of you say I have learned the whole of the Quran, for how does he know what the whole of it is when much of it has disappeared? Let him rather say, I have learned what is extant thereof." End quote. All of this is to say those who are in glass houses really shouldn't be throwing stones.